Hey. So basically what happened was I crocheted a bunch of people flowers at my work, and some customers came in and said that they really liked them and stuff. And one of our customers, she actually really liked what I had made, and she asked if I could make like bags and stuff, and I was like, that's literally what I make. Like, yes, I can do that. So I showed her some bags, and she finally decided on a daisy bag, which makes me excited because I actually have something to look forward to and something to make somebody. And also a little bit nervous because I haven't made the Daisy Granny square in like forever, and it's kind of what I remember from last time. I remember it taking forever to make one square, and then I remember them being really big, and I also remember them, and the pattern was kind of not difficult, but it was like you had to remember a lot. So I'm working on it. I've been working on it for a little while on and off, just like picking it up every so often, and today I figured would be the perfect day. It is actually snowing a lot right now. I don't know if it's sticking to the ground. It doesn't really look like it. We had like a big thunderstorm last night, and it's been freezing weather, and this whole week is honestly supposed to be kind of atrocious, like really, really, really cold, and then some days like snowing and stuff. So that's that. But I figured because it's so cold, hopefully my work won't be so busy. So I was just praying about that, and so yeah, I've just been working a little bit on it. I don't have like a whole theme, color pattern or nothing. I'm just choosing a bunch of colors and going with it. I'm really excited. And something that I'm definitely changing up from the last time that I had made these is the type of yarn that I use, because last time I made these, I'm pretty sure I just used like all sorts of random yarn like acrylic and cotton, and I mixed it together just because of the colors and not the actual texture and what it was made out of. And growing in my crochet journey, I have realized the difference in the gauges and all that, the hook sizes and all that stuff. So I have decided to make this whole entire bag out of cotton yarn. But yeah, and another thing with this bag is that I'm really trying to like pay attention to how much I spend on it, and also pay attention, like try to use up the stuff that I have and not go out and buy more yarn, because the money that I'm gonna be making off this bag, I don't want it to just level out, you know. I kind of want it to be like, I want to get some profit off of it. And yeah, I'm excited. Now this bag is actually going to be a lot different than one I made before, but I definitely can do it. She like showed me like a style type of bag, like a, I don't even, maybe I'll find a picture, but like it was a weird style type of bag. I've never made that before, but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be pretty fun. This is actually my 5th square, which is kind of intimidating because that means I need 11 more. No, 13 more. It's a lot. And oh my gosh, I literally messed up the pattern for the very first 2 of these that I made. So I really hope that nobody notices. But yeah, that is what this video is going to be about. I'm really, really excited. I will see you next time I pick this up and get more progress. Okay, it's been forever and I'm so sorry. So I know that I started this video like forever ago, and I've even like posted videos in between saying how like I'm gonna get this video done. It might just take a minute. Well, it's taken a whole lot longer than a minute. I don't know why, but this project has just like, I've been so just unmotivated to do it, and some stuff has gone on in my life recently, and it's just like I don't want to do it right now. Like right now does not seem like the time to do it, you know what I mean? But anyways, I have just now officially finished the last square. This one's actually freaking gorgeous. Wait a minute. But anyways, let me show you all the squares that I made. Here's another one, and yes, you're probably thinking those are like the exact same thing. Well, they're not. So here's another one. Here's one. Here's one. This one's pretty cool. This one's really pretty. Purple. A blue one. This one's pretty. This one's pretty. This one looks like Iron Man. This one's pretty. There's this one. So I've gone through and I blocked all of them except for this one. Look at the difference. Okay, pause. You see how crooked this is? Let's just pray that this one actually works out, because like look at the difference between the shapes and stuff. Like it's kind of crazy. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go block this. Then after we do that, this is going to be the color of the straps, which I'm honestly thinking about adding another color into it. If I can go back and look at her text, what other color she was talking about, because I can only remember this one. But I actually bought a whole new brand new skein. I haven't even used this yet. I am kind of nervous about it as well, because we had to switch up this project like literally in the middle of it, because the original plan for this project was going to be a 3x3 bag, like 9 on each side, so 18 squares. And then I realized how freaking massive these squares were coming out, and I was like, this bag is gonna be like a humongous tote bag if I do that. So I don't, and I'm gonna have to make 18 of these. That, like, I'm honestly running out of color patterns. So I texted her, we talked, and we decided with this shape instead. This is only 13 squares, so 6 whole squares that I don't have to make, and it's gonna be a lot smaller. Maybe not a lot smaller, but just like normal size instead of like extra large. One thing about it that I'm kind of nervous about like having to do, the first design that she came up with was like this, like I said, this type, but she wanted this type of strap, and because she likes the boho hippie type, and I was like, yeah, that's like, honestly, that's super easy. I'm sure I can make it. I'll give it my best shot. But now that we switch it over to this one, I don't think I can do that type of strap, but I'm gonna try my best, and we're just gonna see how we do it. I think what I'm gonna do now is add a like slip stitch or single crochet row around all of these in this color, and that way whenever we put it all together, it'll have like some uniform look. Anyways, I'm gonna go block this and I'll hit you up later with the rest of the plans. This looks so pretty. I'm excited. Okay, so yeah. So I actually made a ton of progress, and whenever I set this thing down to go block it, I sat there and I was like, wait, I don't have to put single crochet or slip stitch around each one. I can just sew it together in that color and it'll make the same effect. So that actually gave me a lot of motivation to sit here and get it done, and it's now all connected. I think it's so cute. Is it cute? What if I made a shirt out of this? It's kind of crazy that this is going to be a bag. I haven't folded it in half or anything. I literally just got done sewing it together. And also, see how all these ends are sticking out like that? I'm pretty sure I'm going to leave them. Which I've never done that before, like, completely. But these are different from granny squares because, like, they're not going to poke through the holes or anything like that. There's no way the ends are going to show through this. And I'm definitely going to be putting a lining into this. So it's going to, like, I don't have to. And the lining is definitely going to cover up everything, so I actually don't have to sew the edges. Okay, I'm going to fold it together, and then I'll meet with you later. In the moment I hung desperately. Okay, so I have connected it all together, and I actually had to re-sew some parts in it, and I'm not 1,000,000% sure that I absolutely am in love with it, but it's okay. We're looking past that. And I also have started the, what are these called? The handles? The sleeves? The sleeves? The straps. I've started the straps, and I made them extra longer. I made them a lot longer than I normally make straps. My like personal favorite, I even have it written inside of my little bag, is 73. I changed 73, and that's like perfect. It gives enough room, and even if it stretches out, it's not humongously like hanging all the way down to my ankles or something like that. So it's just perfect. But this one I actually did 86. I wanted to make sure that she still had those really long straps like she wanted. So I chained 86, and I try to give her some longer straps. Honestly, it doesn't really look like it, but it'll stretch out and be different. Yeah, so I gave her some longer straps. This is just the first row, and I don't know if you could tell. It's only on the outside, and now what we got to do is the inside. And whenever we do the inside, we're going to do 2 more rows for the inside, and that'll be perfect because it'll give our straps about 4 rows of width, which will be nice, and I'm really excited about it. But yeah, so what I'm doing right now is gonna crochet the other 2 borders on the inside. Wait, it's actually kind of cute. Wait, it's kind of cute. I think this side is my, what side was it? No, I think this side was my favorite. So I just got done with the first side, not the first, but just one of the sides. Here is the link. Here's like the width strap before I completely finished it, and here's the after. Isn't that crazy? It's literally double the size because we added 2 more. But I think that this is like literally perfect, and I hope that it stretches out, which I believe it will. Back over there. Okay, so your girl's freaking finished with it. Oh my gosh. I'm so thankful and happy with it. Are you happy with it? I like this side. Wait. I don't know what side I like the best actually. Okay, now this part honestly scares me, but it's also kind of fun at the same time. It is picking out the color of the lining that we're gonna do, which I'm kind of thinking this color blue. I don't know why. And then sewing it on there. I'm not gonna lie, it scares me, and I will not be doing that tonight just because it's a lot to do, and like I said, they're sleeping, and I kind of have to take a shower tonight because we have church tomorrow in the morning. And so let's just go pick out the fabric that we're gonna put on the inside. All right, so I've gone through this little basket here that I have like tons of fabric and stuff in here for my linings, and I'm kind of torn. So I had this really pretty light blue that I think would look really nice with it, and since this is like full of just like all different shades of color, I think that this blue would kind of be like really just like light and like airy on the inside for some reason. But I also have this dark blue that was honestly my original plan. Yeah, you know what? Easy decision. We're going with this. I want the dream life with some nice things to be. Okay, so this is a part that honestly scares me a little bit, and that I have been like, this is a part that honestly scares me a little bit, and that I have been like learning to get better at. And it's whenever I put the thing, that just looks so good together. I've honestly been just trying to figure out what the best like measurements to cut this out in, because obviously I don't want to cut it right along the edge, because whenever I sew it, it's going to be too small and it's going to fit weird, and I don't want that to happen. But I don't want to cut it too big and then it be baggy on the inside, which I have done before, but I kind of get away with it because you can't really tell. But I want to nail it. I want to make it perfect. And another thing about it is that whenever I do it, whenever I cut it, the part that kind of scares me is that right here, I have to cut just enough to be able to fold it over and it like lay on this part right here and like make it perfect. So let's just pray about it and we'll get it done. I'm gonna cut it right now, pin it up. Maybe I'll sew it tonight. Who knows? Who knows? Max, who knows? He doesn't even know. Give me the dream house with enough space. I will poke myself. So I've gone through and I've already sewn this together so it's not coming apart, and I really hope it fits. I'm gonna stuff it inside the bag, and then I have my little pins here, and I'm going to fold over these corners and make sure that they align here, and then we're gonna sew it onto that, and then we'll be done. I want it to fit perfectly, and sometimes it does not add up to be that way, but I pray that it ends up that way this time. So there's this little seam here where we sewed it, and I'm gonna make sure it lines up with this corner here, so we know we did it right. Looking good, looking good. Okay, just gonna stuff in all the edges. It feels good. It feels like it's pretty nice in there. Okay, so this is actually the fun part, and it's gonna tie it all together and complete it. So I didn't really do a good job in the video explaining what I was doing here, but basically I'm taking the whole entire lining and matching it up to the sides, and then I'm using these pins here and pinning it down. That way we know exactly where to sew. Okay, but anyways, so I got it all pinned together, and this is what it's gonna look like on the inside, and I think it's absolutely perfect. Now the scary part. Let's pray and then sew it on and get this project behind us. I'm really, really, really excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so thankful. Thanks, we're done. Okay, I'm gonna stuff some things in here and see what it looks like with weight in it. And then I'm gonna hang it up and just praise Jesus. Oh my gosh. Oh my heavens, I'm so thankful. And something that's actually a really big blessing is that this bag, I think I only spent $9 on making it because I had all the supplies already. I only spent money buying this yarn because she had requested that that's the color that she wanted. And so I was like, and I already knew that I didn't have it, so I only spent like $9 on this whole thing. Okay, I'm so thankful and excited. My God is so good. So thankful I freaking finished this bag. This is actually our first order of 2025 completely done. I made the second one before I made this one, which I told you I was going to do that, but it's actually done. I'm so thankful. Holy moly, God is so good. Anyways, I love you so much. Peace out. He's coming. At my work, and he did that real in here. Oh, Mama loves you so big. Mama loves you so big. So much. Oh, no. He's been drinking out of the toilet recently.